Hi everyone, I'm Allison LaForgia, the managing editor of HousingWire's content studio. Today I am joined by two people who need no introduction in the real estate world. We have Jason Mitchell, who is the founder and CEO of the Jason Mitchell Group, and we have Jake Kraft, who is the CRO of the Jason Mitchell Group. Now, Jason has built one of the most recognized, top-performing real estate organizations in the country, known for redefining what the partnership experience looks like between agents, clients, and institutions. And in this conversation, we are going to dive into some of the strategy behind that growth and how JMG is navigating today's market and what it really takes to lead with innovation in the shifting housing landscape.
Awesome.
Thanks for having us.
What role should automation and AI play in a high-performing real estate team?
I think the first thing I look at when it comes to AI is intelligence and follow-up cadences. Because we drive a lot of inbound opportunities to our call center, right? From different partnerships. And then we also have to follow up with those referrals that we receive. I mean, you're talking 120,000 referrals a year that we need to make sure that we are the best in class. That's what we pride ourselves on. But staffing that can be very challenging. And we started last year really instituting follow-up through AI, but the intelligence through AI to where when it's time to have that conversation, like I'm not reaching out to you as the agent, I'm reaching out as the agent assistant. And when we get to a point of conversation, we're driving back in that agent into that conversation to take over from there. We're talking about when people say not now, but when, what is the level of touch points that AI can tell us, touch them now, touch them now. We also have systems that are integrated to when they may get their credit pulled or job transfers. We're integrating with things like from CoreLogic to these other systems that are telling us, hey, this client that you said was 8 months out may only be a month out. So that's one. I think two is broker side with contracts. So much time is spent on the legal side when it comes to broker. There's ways that AI now, one of the companies that we work with, Max Home, is using AI to read your contracts. So instead of having a broker take 20, 30 minutes to review a contract, instantly they can tell you they missed a signature here, they missed a line here, and therefore we can clean up what our broker's responsibilities are and make their job easier. But where it comes into play for us as a company is where we pay our brokers X amount of dollars for review. If you can review in 5 minutes rather than 30, perhaps the file fees become a little bit less to save more money on the bottom line for the company, so we can go get more business, so we can hire more staff. So there's two main places right now where we're integrating that. That's the front end and the follow-up, and then on the legal broker side.
Well, I think, again, really, I manage our call center, so doing that stuff on that prospecting side is where I see just huge gains.
No doubt.
Putting the agents in the best position where they can optimize their...
Yeah.
Well,
you
think
gotta
about
understand, our agents are busy too, because
Right.
every month there's new referrals that are coming in front of them.
Right.
And it's, again, whatever we can do to leverage that person that we sent you in January that said, I'm absolutely buying, but it's April, but I put 40 more people in front of you before then. So,
Well,
yeah,
when we have this internal program that a part of Value Prop, we call it Auto Connect. So with Auto Connect, what it allows you to do is tap into what we've built, and we built a lot of it through AI. But there's text with AI, there's email, and then there's actual call cadence. And so that is predicated on the journey of the consumer. So our Auto Connect campaign takes several integrations to where if you want it for your self-gen, you opt in because we don't touch anyone's self-gen data, but we drive a lot of company business. That's our business, that's our data, that's our client. But last month, as an example, we drove over 900 reconnects with our agents through our prospecting channel back to our agents. Now, keep in mind, we only have 1,200 agents. And some of them aren't even getting referrals, so let's call it 800 that actually get referrals. So on average, we connected 2 consumers that you would have not connected with that said, I'm ready to go back shopping. And we're just re-delivering these people back to our agents in the field to where we still want you to do that work, but we're gonna do a lot of it behind the scenes for you because we know it's hard to keep up. And it's been incredibly successful, and quite frankly, it's only been out for like 5 months. And so to see what we've been able to convert back in terms of listing opportunity with past clients, so that's past client Auto Connect, and then our prospecting Auto Connect is people that you may have talked to, you may have toured, but you haven't talked to them in 3 months. That's where everyone falls off. You know, when Allison and her husband are sitting there looking in January, but they don't decide till August, you know that agent hasn't called you in months. We want to do that work for them, and we do it. And so now we're going to up our capture ratio, which our partners are going to love, because the closing ratio is definitely going to go up on both list side and buy side. But if we can take your past clients and drive more listings to you, that's SOI. You know, that's a better split. And so we wanted to attack both, and I think we're doing a really good job at it, and we're only going to get better at it.